ShatteredCiv here. How's everyone doing? I've got a little bit of time today. I'm definitely going to take advantage of it. Absolutely. Although I've got something weird happening with my pointing finger on my right hand. Um, it feels like it's cold, but it's not at the tip. It's very, very strange feeling, almost like it's like numb, I guess. So, anyways, guys, what am I doing? I am on like day 360 or so. Pretty sure I was doing a little bit of grinding this morning. And it occurred to me that my clothes are getting really beat up, guys. I had to use the bear skin to repair the bedroll. The bedroll was at 90%. And I haven't even used it that often, right? I mean, and I don't need to use it. So to use that while I'm out in the ice hut is just ludicrous. You know what I mean? I'm just using major valuable resources and not not even needing to do so. I could have used my regular sleeping bag, and so that kind of brought me to this point here, guys, where I don't really have a lot of cloth, but I have a lot of material right now that needs to get fixed. And ironically, I am actually just walking around and just bum around clothing. Right? I mean, I don't even have a shirt on. I mean, I should probably get a shirt somewhere, but there's none that exist at the moment. All right. We have got ourselves a wolf. So, yeah, as I was saying yesterday, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go, because obviously, guys, once the patch drops, I'm going to want like a large save file, like a long play. And I definitely will get to day 500, or at least make the attempt. See, if I had a bow, I'd be able to take that puppy out. Let's see how close we can get to this guy. Playing on Pilgrim, guys, gives you a big opportunity to kind of see how the wildlife in the world works. I definitely don't fault anyone, and in fact, I started off at Pilgrim, and I still died quite often as well. Look at that. That'd be a perfect bow shot right there. Plunk! He has no clue that I'm even behind him. So yeah, anyways, guys, I ended up changing my clothing because I don't want my other clothes just to perish. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. Just for me standing around, sweating in them, taking poops and pees and eating and clothes is ruining them. So, you know what? Since I'm on this kind of mission at the moment, I'm going to find a container. I'm going to drop all the cloth that I have into the said container. You know what? I may even just put it on the railroad tracks because I want to go that way, ideally. Another thing, guys, I think what I'm going to do is when I play the Voyager for the long play, we'll just call it the long play, the Voyager long play. Not only will I try to do the cartography, but I'll also, go for, however long I can. I thought there's normally like even a first aid kit in here, but not today. Well, is a t-shirt really that important? More than that wolf there that's coming towards me? I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop all the cloth that I have. That's going to be a lot of cloth, but we're going to come right back to pick that puppy up. That pile of, yeah, that is a big pile. So that is pretty much all the cloth on the level. Hopefully it does not disappear. That would be kind of a letdown. Come back and, after I go into the dam, everything's wiped. Shit. 37 pieces of cloth. This is what's going to keep me going in this neighborhood and repair my clothes before we go to Blackrock. Now, Blackrock's going to be great because we're going to be able to replenish all our supplies and stuff there. So anyways, yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm still doing the grind. It's just there are a couple things popped up that need to be addressed, and shooting a bear is actually another one of those, believe it or not, because if you guys were listening, I used my bearskin bed, bearskin, the cured bearskin that I had on this bearskin bedroll. Jesus. So I had degraded that to 90%. I could have probably waited. I mean, honestly, with something like that, you probably want to wait till it gets to 50%. You know, and then I think you're on par with a regular sleeping bag even, right? So maybe next time I'll kind of take that into consideration. But right now it is safely at home and it's not getting damaged. I'm pretty sure it's not going to degrade much without me using it, so... I'm just going to see what I have here, what clothing options, and that's another strategy I'm going to use, guys. I am going to finally cart around the combat clothing. It's there for a reason. If I keep complaining about the wolves, what's the other solution? The other solution is to armor yourself much better than your opponent. So that's kind of my philosophy. What I'll do is when I go into a new region, let's say, or if I'm scouting, probably go in the combat wear, right? Once you kind of get the lay of the land and kind of the spawn patterns, that's when you kind of just want to like, oh, well, you know, maybe you know, mix it up a bit. Yeah, I mean, got some decent stuff there. Even that head wrap I might swap out. That way I don't have to really repair it. Let's see what's in the other locker here. Trail boots. Those might be better than the work boots. In fact, they are. They're just putzing about. Now, I'm not sure if I have any cured leather. If I have cured leather, I'll definitely swap out those boots. Shit. I don't have a bedroll, so staying here is not really a viable option. I'll take those. Yeah, this place is pretty barren. I'm shocked. Seems to me there's something really good back here, and I'd left it behind possibly. Yeah, it's definitely nice to be exploring again. Alright, well, that seems to be about it. I mean, not even a shirt in sight. There might be more downstairs. I don't want to go traipsing around. Let's check these out. No. Alright. Well, so much for that. I was hoping for like a sweater or something, even a cheap one. But I probably ripped all that stuff up. Oh, and how fast fortune changes. Well, you know what? This is going to be a chilly walk.
Emoji waving hand.
Hey, CJ. Welcome back, my friend. Yep, what an amazing time. That final game, I didn't watch it, but I really wish I did. You know, this is one of the first FIFAs that I haven't watched in like a couple decades, man. It's just, I didn't have the money really, and nor the friends. I mean, I used to go out with my buds, and I don't really have anybody anymore that's like really into the football. All right, this is going to be a really, really chilly walk here. I'm not too worried about it. There's not really anything that I'm wearing anymore that's going to get damaged. This is exactly why I am wearing these clothing. But holy shit, I'm getting quickly. I'm going to be a popsicle by the time I get back to home base, and probably taking condition loss. This is a cracker of a storm. It's only negative 32, but it feels like negative 17 or something to me right now. That's chilly. Negative 20 is what we kind of store our cakes in, and then you know, they're flash frozen in like negative 40 degrees, and that is just takes your breath away.
Have you brought the new Tales from the Far Territories update?
No, I haven't, my friend. I am playing on the PS4 currently, so that is not going to be until February for me. But luckily by then I'll have a PS5, and I'll be able to stream to you guys in 1080. Get myself into the 21st century. And okay, so I dropped the clothes in here. I got to pick those up. So that's some exciting news. And so that's the reason why I'm now just doing this this challenge here to get to day 500 before they erase all my save files, which is going to be sad. But what I'm going to do, and I promise to you guys, I'm going to end up doing the cartography and hopefully the day 500 challenge again, but on Voyager this time. I'm going to have to hunt some big animals too soon. I really wish moose spawned here, but they don't. I could certainly use a couple moose skins. And I'm not on today for long, guys. I'm just popping in quickly just to touch base and stuff and just let you know kind of what's going on. My controller is dying. One of them's dead. I can't restart it. It's yeah. Trying to use the ECG machine where it kind of just brings you back to life, but it's not working. It's just kind of crapped out. So what I'm kind of hoping for is that the controller, funny enough, the one that was broken that was sitting off to the side, I ended up charging them both. For some reason, I can sometimes charge my controllers. And so that's telling me it's probably the PS4 plug. And so that means if I get intermittent connectivity, then I can sometimes charge. Now, the only reason I'm able to play now is because as long as it's plugged into the machine, it's not losing a charge. It's really strange. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but it does not die if I have it plugged in. However, it doesn't charge either of my two controllers. You know what I did the other day? I ended up blowing right into the analog stick, like right down at the base of it. And it must have dislodged whatever was there, because I no longer have that walk forward issue anymore, unless I tell it to walk forward. Oh yeah, driving, Jesus, man. You're a trooper. Thanks for coming in anyway. I'd have to honestly say that I'm not sure if I'd just kind of just tune in to listen to me, but whatever. See, you know, you can still always watch The Long Dark. You can always watch me play this, and you can just turn down the volume. What I should do is have another played track where it just plays like the ambient sounds of the long dark and somebody walking through it, and occasionally like a gunshot, and then you just play it over top, and like whenever I'm talking, you just go, oh, yeah, whatever. All right, we are back, safe and sound. Not exactly a popsicle, but we are getting there. Ooh, it's feeling like negative 25. I don't have a lot of protection here. That's okay. I knew what I was getting into. I've got all my cloth. Do I have all my cloth? All 37 pieces. Now we're just going to have to, like, I don't know, maybe I'll go out and get a little bit of wood in a little bit. I've still got quite a bit of the day left. So we're going to cook up some food, get a little warm, get a little more drier, and then we'll go out and we'll see if we can get ourselves some more wood. Well, let's go big or go home. If I can lifts it, I can cooks it. Oh, one more day, guys, and then I got a day off. We're having a little bit of a Christmas party tomorrow. So I'm going to come home from work at about 10 in the morning. Grab some beers. Likely have a nap if I don't get too excited. And there we go. There is the brand new bearskin bedroll, guys. Brand new. And there's the wolfskin coat. We're going to leave that there as well. Pick up some stuff here. And you know what? We got a lot of food here to cook. Oh, God. Why did I pick that up? I just wanted to see how much was there. That was a terrible, terrible mistake. All right, let's get this place warmed up here. This is one of those chilly cabins, man. I don't know. But it's one of those chilly cabins that you just love to come home to and throw in a bunch of wood and get everything just cooking. And heat it up. Not that. Oh, fuck. Okay, whatever. Can't really walk around here. I'm a little bit landlocked. I could get rid of the all the cloth though. Let's start with that. All right, there's all my normal gear. So when I go out, and you can see it's in a pretty bad condition. I'm not even going to be able to fit that all in. Let's go for 20 pieces. Can I do that? Pretty sure. Ooh, it even shows you. Very nice. I like it. I like it. Okay, and that means I can get a little bit more into here. Right on. So, as you know, guys, I do like to just kind of wander around with 5 pieces of cloth, not to fix clothes with, but instead to make a shelter out of. All right, let's speed this up a tad. What? It's what? It's cold. What? Okay, that's kind of the weirdest thing I've ever seen. All right, now I've taken enough physics courses where they say that in an infinite universe of infinitely boiling pots of water, one of them will freeze because of the way the molecules arrange themselves. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, motherfuckers. But anyways, that is the philosophy behind it. Basically anything can happen, it's just the chances of it actually coming to fruition is totally different. All right, we still have quite a bit of water here. We are going to go big here. We're going to try to just kind of burn through all this fuel here. And that means eventually we're going to have to go out and chop lumber. But by then I'll probably kill the stream. to be honest, guys. We're just, we're just kind of sitting here with ShatteredCiv, just chit-chatting. I definitely understand if you don't want to be here, because there's really nothing going on, my friends. Not at the moment. Once we start heading to Blackrock, though, it'll be some fun times. Let's get some of this moldy and gamey fish going here. I'm probably all dried out now. Yeah, almost there. Yeah, nice and toasty warm. Now I am. Yeah, that was a good little adventure, man. It is definitely nice when you know where you're going, right? Totally different story when you don't. All right, that should be about 14 liters of water. Should be maybe a little more. Maybe just a little bit more. Drink it right out of the pot. Ah. Eat a little bit of snow and you're fine. Ooh, look at this, guys. We got fish and bear for days. Days, I'm telling you. I've got veal or venison back at one of the at the fishing hut still. I've got like something like 5 or 6 kilos out there, just waiting for me. We're doing good here. Perfect. Haha, that worked out really well, guys. All right, I probably can barely move here. But yeah, I look at so heavy, so tired. All right, let's sleep deep into the next day. What day are we at, my friends? Who knows? It's like the Russian roulette. Place your bets now. Is it even going to tell us? It didn't either. Maybe the day didn't flip. Well, what do we want? Bear or gamey smallmouth? So if it's gamey, I'm not able to actually make. Well, yeah, it's still. Yeah, I'm not getting as many calories as I could as if it were like fresh. Right? Like up here, what's this called? Yeah, it's fresh. Totally different. Let's see. Can we get a comparable weight here for an example? There's a gamey. That's 1051. Huh. Calorie-wise, it does not seem to be making a difference. These are almost the same. The amount of calories is very negligible. Like here, it's only 4 with a like 11% difference. That is a degradation though of 10%, so it should be noticeable. Can we do the same with a bear? Sadly, no, we can't because it's all like 91. And well, I guess let's go for the 91 and the 99. Nope. Nope. Oh, yeah. I guess there's only 8%, so that's not a big difference there. 69%? Nah, that's not going to work either. Shit. Well, so much for that little test. Let's see if we can eat some of the bear here. No, that's not going to help either. Okay, let's drink some of our 20 liters of water. And we should have some sitting on the stove, partially boiled. All right, let's burn through all this food here, and then we'll kind of see where we end up. I'm hoping that we can get to like day 90 or so, but that generally takes, like, honestly, guys, it still takes a couple hours to blast through a month in this game. Easily. And let's face it, man, it's boring as fuck. That's why I think I'm kind of chatting with you guys, just to kind of keep me going while I do this, and just it gives me something to propel me forward, where normally I think on my own I'd probably be like, yeah, I'm good. So let's see if I can get one down to like 68% here. That'd be wonderful. Shit. Or what I mean, not 68, I meant 0.66 kilograms. That's what I actually meant. And that didn't really work. This might be a little hard game to play. It might be more a matter of chance than anything. But yeah, day 360, guys. I think what we're going to do is maybe around day 420, maybe 450, we'll head out towards Blackrock. Although, do I really want to do that? Do I want to jeopardize that trophy by falling off a ledge? Or the game glitching? That is maybe something that I should probably take into consideration. All right, I'm going to have a couple of nibbles of that when I get up in the morning, and hopefully I can find like a nice balance between the food where we can do this test. 0.66, I can't be, I have to be almost like an eighth hungry type thing. Like maybe now. Yeah. Oh, well, that's fairly close. Yeah, there is not really much of a difference here, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to nail that 30 mils worth of meat. Huh. Oh, what was that? Yeah. We're on day 363, my friends. Now, you're going to see just how the clothes kind of just rot and eventually just fall apart. It is quite interesting to watch. There we go. There's an exact. Yeah, if we're talking 4, that's really strange. It's not. It's going to be impossible. Oh, banged it right on. Yeah, we're talking, look at 1 calorie, guys. Now, it's heavy duty food, but it's definitely not as heavy duty as the fish. Interesting. All right, well, I'm glad we don't have to fart around with that any longer. And here's the condition of my clothing: 97, 85, 83. I mean, quite honestly, like that's dropped quite a bit there as well. I got to be careful. I don't want this stuff to break on me here. No, I want to harvest these. Do I want to do that? I may actually have some of that downstairs. I'm still a little too heavy to go check though, so let's forget about that idea. Yeah, like 20 liters of water seems like quite a bit, but in reality, guys, it will get me through about a couple weeks worth of game time here, passing time like I am now. And again, eating the salty stuff is never really a good option if you're kind of limited with water. If you're not able to light fires and stuff, guys, you probably want to be staying away from the most salty foods, like potato chips and stuff, because then you're just going to want to drink that much quicker. It's generally not a big deal and not a big issue, but on interloper where you maybe are not able to utilize matches at every drop of the hat, or maybe you're just wandering around with a magnifying glass. I mean, that's definitely a possibility as well. I mean, in those situations, which is fun. I mean, it's definitely a good fun. And I mean, Snexney Cat definitely, I think, has probably some good advice there. If I'm doing those easier challenges, then let's just spice it up and go outside and go exploring during the day and stuff. Make it count for the 3 days. I want to even go a little further, guys. I like these clothing loadouts. I do kind of like how you're just kind of wandering around and just kind of experiencing the world as you kind of would in real life. And I appreciate the fact that your clothing actually degrades as you wear them. I mean, how many pairs of socks do you guys have that have a hole in it, or an underwear that is like seen better days, or t-shirts even? I mean, it's incredible. It's like the clothes do wear out. If you sit in them every day for 2 months, they're going to fall apart. So you've got to be able to look after your clothing, which I thought was a really, really nice touch. Now it's making me think, listen, do I actually, when I go to sleep at night, do I want to take off my clothing like I would in real life? Because I sleep nude, guys. I mean, that's probably TMI, but always have my whole life. And yeah, maybe I should just be doing that as if it were, I was kind of like right there. It's neat. I do like how it simulates that. I never really noticed it until I started doing this kind of like fast forward through time. I mean, it's neat. Yeah, and if you guys haven't joined me over the last little while, so you stay up for basically 22 hours before you're absolutely exhausted. That is just at a resting state. Not going out chopping wood, running from wolves, et cetera, et cetera. It is just strictly standing there doing nothing. Yes. So, and you can see how much food I'm going through here, and the water especially, right? Water goes quick. Pretty soon I'll be able to get downstairs and I was going to go check for cured leather so we can kind of fix those boots. I mean, why walk around in work boots if you could have decent or new hiking boots or trail boots? I'll take the trail boots. Thank you very much. Now, what I cannot wait for, guys, is I cannot wait for the lighting to change. What would be really nice, guys, is if it got dark in here when there was a storm outside. Because, I mean, that's what happens, guys. I mean, when there's a fucking brutal storm out, I mean, sometimes you do get it is bright if it's kind of like a snow squall, I suppose. But like a proper blizzard, it would darken, man. And it would make it a little darker in here than I think, if it were sunny out, for instance. I would love to be able to see those little tiny nuances kind of portrayed here in the game, but who knows what's on the agenda for these guys. I'm really hoping it's a long dark 2. It's funny, they're kind of just saying, hey, we're just in getting out of early access, and it's like that's the trouble with early access. People get spoiled, they want more, and when you're not delivering it to them, they're going to give up on you, which is unfortunate. You have these neck beards that are going to sit there and go, oh, well, you haven't offered anything new except paid DLC for, 10 years. And it's like, well, technically the game's only been out for what, like a year? Even though I've been playing this since 2017, I've had it in my game collection. So that's one thing you do really have to keep in mind. I mean, if it's a game that you really like, I mean, as all games, guys, they come to an end eventually. It's just how much can you milk out of it to keep you going if that happens to be what you want to do. And trust me, guys, I got my own games that are like that. Combat Mission was definitely one, and I would still be playing it if it were really, really viable if I had access to my computer. Mario 64, I would still probably be playing every once in a while, man. I love that game. It might be a little dated now. I would love to see a reboot of it, though, because I love that game, guys. But then again, that might be nostalgia talking. I mean, do I really want to sit there and put another, God, man, 150 hours, 200 hours into that game? That was a long time, but man, I had a lot of fun, man. That brings back a lot of memories. Me and my soon-to-be wife, I think we just kind of moved in together. Soon-to-be wife at the time. Now my ex-wife. Boom. Yeah, that bed gives you +6 to sleep in, and it's only -1 in this building. This is why, guys, sleep as a resource is a thing. I mean, if you actually turn that off, you can actually just sleep whenever you want. So if you want to keep warm, I think you can just jump into bed. I believe that's how it's meant to work. I could be a little bit wrong about that, but it sounds right. Basically, what the instructions say beside it, it says that as soon as you have a full energy bar, like fatigue, as soon as that's filled up, you're up. You can't sleep past that. So, or wake upon full condition recovery or something along those lines. Actually, I think I'm going to cut, we're only going to do this for about 10 hours. There's 2 things I'd like to do. Before it gets too dark. I'm going to go, let's have a bite to eat. All right, we're starting to get back into the realm of normalcy here when it comes to weight. Now, I need some cured leather. I may have actually used it all now that I think about it. I think I probably used it to finish my sew challenge. I guess the only other place it would probably be would be here. Well, let's see what I can do with this. Excellent. All right, that is definitely an upgrade, and I will take it. And we're going to drop off my other boots right here. Whoop. Right by the door. Excellent. You know, it does. It's beginning to take on a little bit of personality. It's kind of like, you know, when I used to play Morrowind back in the day. You start laying out all your stuff, and that stuff is actually funny enough. Ooh, that's almost garbage. I could eat it. So that's ruined. There's nothing I can do with that. That is just kind of like window dressing if I wanted to keep it. Or I can do this, and this will get rid of it as well. Poof. Just makes it disappear. And you know what? Let's do that because I don't really want to eat it. That, my friends, is kind of how you just keep collecting feathers. Like I said, the dead bodies are pretty much feather factories. I mean, for lack of a better term. All right, and we can get another, I don't know, another 10 hours probably out of this day. Let's go for 11. Ooh, the work boots are a little bit warmer. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've got the boots on. But that's another thing, guys. I don't need all these clothes. I don't need, like, I might need a toque. I could, like, probably get away with just wearing, like, let's say, I'll look kind of weird probably, but something like this, right? And I'm still good, right? It still feels like 9 degrees in my bed. That's toasty warm. Let's uh-oh. I thought what happened is I did not eat. And it's not like I've got enough food here to get me well fed again, definitely, but whoopsie. Now, what I would have to remember, and of course I would when I went outside, I mean, that's pretty hardcore, man. I feel like I can even take off the hat. Like, Now, I'm right at 0 degrees. As long as my pants don't degrade, I mean, I'd be able to wander around like this and sleep and a whole bunch. Let's give it a try here. See how it works. You're dead. Dun, dun, dun. You froze to death. Fucking hell. If I had a shirt or something, I'd wear it, but I don't. But you know what? It's easier to fix 3 items than it is every item. And it's breaking down fairly quickly. That's one of the reasons why I kind of went out and bought and salvaged and scavenged all this cloth that I have on me. I've got a shit ton of cloth on me. You'd be freezing to death, guys, in that. Like, there's no way. If it felt like 0, there's no way you're walking around like that. You're definitely a pretty hot-blooded person if that is the case. Now, I do have to say, my badges that I have activated right now for this playthrough is Cold Fusion. I get a permanent +2. So, normally, guys, in this place, it would be feeling like -3. So let's get it up to at least +3 here. There we go. That would be a little more like it, you know. Even if you were warm-blooded, that would be. That wouldn't be within out of reason. Like, I walk around like that. But in +3 degree temperatures, no. No. Like, I wake up, my friend probably sets it to about 15 or 16, 17 degrees Celsius. In the winter, let's say the ambient temperature drops it to about 15 degrees. That's what I'm going to say. It's around 15. I'm going to measure it this morning when I get up, if I recall. And it's chilly. Like, I'm getting on a sweater. I might wear a hoodie just to get my back covered. You know, wear pants and socks. Like, definitely. All right, yeah. Hunting the next time I play this anyhow. I may or may not stream it. We shall see. Let's get back into bed. We can do what I plan to do in a bit. You know what? I can even start sewing now at night. I have absolutely so much lantern fuel, guys. I could work on projects 24 hours around the clock right now. Like, no shit, and I'll even prove it. Like, as long as I've got a fishing hole nearby, I mean, I don't have to worry about anything here. So what we're going to do is just put that there. You know, this is kind of realistic now. I'm liking how everything's just kind of all falling into place here. I'm just going to make everything 100%. We're going to start over from scratch. Now, again, I'm not really worried about that. The sew kits are very easy to make. They also function as fishing kits, guys. And that is when you're going to start seeing that I'm going to start running out of some of these supplies here. And it's in those instances where you're going to see me really start to become like one with the land. You know what I mean? I'm going to just fix everything here. The next time I plan to wear these clothes are pretty much when we start leaving for Blackrock, so that will be it. Look at that, that lantern's still burning. It's allowing us to kind of work through the night here. That's super nice. All right, now I need to figure out where the hell did I put all that fuel. It's around here somewhere. As I've got a huge absolute jug up top there. Grab 2 of those. Yeah, do I, you know what, I'm not going to bother with those. I'm not going to bother. They're in fine condition. This other ear muff, maybe not, but... Alright, so I should be able to pick that up. Go like that, and we'll fill it up. Get it properly topped off. Yeah, that looks fine. All right, perfect. So what we'll do, is my hat down below? No. Okay, so I need to take that toque with me when I leave. Boom. But yeah, all these are well ready and fixed up to go. That's my travel gear here. Which I really technically don't even need. I could kind of leave all that stuff by the door. Which, you know what? I'm going to do that. All right, and then we're going to fix up this stuff here. It's really dark. Dark start to the morning, that is for sure. See, that'd be another thing. If it was a blizzard outside, it would take a while before it would get a little bit light out there, right? Yeah, but see how fast the soak kit's going down? It doesn't matter. I'm a master, but it still takes, you know, almost just as much to repair as it did when I was a novice. All right, clothes here that I'm wearing in this zone are that, and the mittens, and then I'm wearing this in the current household. Yeah, that's the stuff. Too bad I couldn't hang that up on the wall somewhere. I'm also going to need 1, 2. Two deer skin. And 1, 2, 3. This is a really nice thing, guys. This is the benefit, I suppose, of kind of hunkering down in one area for a long time, getting to know the lay of the land, knowing you know, where the animals spawn, what you can hunt here, how you can trap them if you can. That's always handy. Now these clothing here are not costing me anything to repair other than the resources, but these are naturally acquired. Now, I like to play on my custom playthrough, guys, where it gets colder and the animals are not around. You can actually call them out of existence, or like they won't respawn as often if you end up hunting, like over hunting them and stuff, which is kind of really cool, because also the wildlife gets sparser as time goes on, which is really cool too. All right, we should still have an absolute shit ton of cloth left. I mean, not 37 pieces anymore, but yeah, we still got a lot of to repair with and stuff, which is really handy. So yeah, there we go, guys. We are absolutely getting comfy in our surroundings right now. That is for certain. And that is stuff I cannot repair. All right, we are doing well, guys. That's it. That is probably the best use of my time that I've done in quite a while, just farting around here. Yeah, feels like 3 degrees. If I didn't have that passive bonus that gives me +2. It would actually only feel like 1 degree in here, which is like just above freezing. I tell you guys, you're going to get hypothermia in that temperature. Now, if you could find something to hunker under, like a blanket, yeah, you can maybe pull it off. This food seems to be rotting really quickly, or it's starting getting moldy. Ooh, that is some salty food. I think I made just the perfect amount of food and water here. So that was 20 liters to, I don't know, geez, how many kilos worth of food there? Whew. I might have to go back and check out the stream. I ended up yelling at, well, not really yelling at this lady. I just told her, you're not my boss. Like, shut up. Like, don't come over here and, like, fucking angry face and tell me to rotate. I'll fucking tell you to rotate. Right on my fucking, right on my middle finger. I'm like, you're not the team lead, you know that, right? And, like, the thing is, what bothered me is I was doing something, and she's telling the boss, like, the team lead, oh, you know, he's just talking to Shauna. I'm like, bullshit I was. I said it was fucking, there was, like, clamshells going off the rail, and because there was no rails at the, you know, before, inspect before label, or that's what it is, right? And I'm like, dude, and the cakes are going all over the floor. I was helping Judy, by the way, and she's in a position where if she were to leave her position, there was still another person to cover her ass, and she didn't. She'd rather just tell everyone else what to fucking do, and I'm like, you fuck yourself. Yeah, that bear meat is definitely thirst-inducing. So that's the type of stuff you want to watch out for, guys. If you have no way to you know, light fires and boil up some water, that is definitely something to keep into consideration. You know, it's these little nuances that as you play, like the Pilgrim, this is the only way that you're going to figure this stuff out. I mean, if you ever really want to master this game, I'm going to say right now, if you just think, I want to play the Long Dark, I want to be a master of it, what should I do? Play to day 500 on Pilgrim, and trust me, by the time you do that, you will know everything there is to know about the game. Now, what do I want to do? I feel like I should be making dinner because I need to get up really soon. It's funny, I just got home from work, but I'm going to have to get motivated to get something to eat. I don't know what I want, though. I don't know if I want carbs. Carbs are definitely not good. That is hardcore, man. That is literally, give me shorts, and that's literally how I walk around in the whole summer. Obviously, I'm a little out of shape now. I need to get back into it, though. You know, there's a couple guys at my work where I'm like, you know what, I could do it again. You know, these guys have the cock of the walk, and I'm like, come on, I'm better looking than you. And you know, it doesn't even come down to that. It's just more of like I'm just in a little bit of a depressed slump. It's like, you know, I had a girlfriend die after 10, you know, and just boom, just kind of ruined me. And I'm just kind of like, I don't even know if I want to bother with like another relationship, right? But I'm also very picky. Yeah, we don't have a lot of food left here. It's going to be time to start cooking or eating dog food. One of the things. Excuse me. But in the meanwhile, guys, I am also going to have to. I've been playing now for what? Like an hour and a half? Is that right? I don't think that's right. An hour. You know what? That sounds about good to me for somebody who's just grinding away here. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do some dishes, and I think it's something to eat. We're gonna sleep one more day. We've got just enough food to kind of get us by. It looks like I made a little bit of overkill with the water. Not too much, but just a little. We got enough for a day here. Let's pull off another day. See where we end up. Day 374, guys. I mean, we just banged off another like 2 weeks. 2 weeks we just simulated there. You can definitely see why you'd have kind of cabin fever and stuff. I mean, the amount of time that we're just like literally standing there like a zombie, right? Just passing time playing cards. Oh my God. You'd go absolutely bonkers. Because, you know, let's face it, guys, every time I'm passing time here, it's essentially 24 hours that's passing, right? 12 hours here, another 10 is 22, and then we're sleeping for 12, right? So once again, guys, I'm going to reiterate, if my controllers die, if there's any problems, I will definitely post that on Twitter. And you know what? I'm not going to be able to get another controller until the end of the month. So that means I won't be around for the next 10 days, which that doesn't really sound like a great plan. To be honest, man, like I game, like I looked at my 2022 stats. I was on my PS4 300 days out of the year, and it hadn't even ended yet, right? I mean, it's more like I was on my machine about 315 days out of the year. That means there was 40 or 50 days where I wasn't actually physically on the machine. Other than that, so there's another 10. So that's the 24 essentially, right? So that's just another day. Now we're into like day 375. Time we wake up, it should be 376. Like, boom, just knocking off the numbers here. It's taken a while though. It is. All right, last little bites of the eats. Enough for a snack in the morning, get us all started, and chop some wood, start thinking about where we're going to get our next meal from. I do have something like 5 or 6 kilos worth of deer meat left over, so no worries there, my friends. And let's bed down and save up the game, see where we're at, and you know what? We're going to wake up and it's still going to be light, which is really cool, because that's going to allow me to get out and do the things that I need to do. And that will be probably not tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be around. So yeah, day 376. That's good, man. That was a good little jaunt. That's pretty much what I'm doing, guys. And like I said, now I've got to go out and actually hunt and get some more meat. I wouldn't mind bagging another bear. The bears are in this area. They're kind of plentiful. And I should be able to do it with that gear right there. I could even probably do it with that gear. But I would not mind, I don't know, what can I build here? Bearskin coat. I need 2 of them. Yeah, if I could bag another 3 bears, that would be very cool. Unfortunately, there is not many places that the bears spawn. I know exactly where one spawns on a somewhat frequent basis, and that's down by the trapper cabin. But that once I shoot it, it's going to take a week before it comes back. I mean, I bet you it's there now. You know, maybe that's what I'll do in the morning or the next time I play. We'll spend the last little while, hunt down the bear, maybe shoot it with an arrow, and then we'll go find its carcass the next day. I don't know. I almost prefer, I think I could almost carve up the bear just as quick by hand. I noticed, guys, when I was carrying the harvest bags back, they were double the weight of what they are, because you're bringing back all the fat and the bone and the hoofs. Like, you're bringing all that shit with you, right? And if you actually harvest it on the spot and you get just the meat, totally easier to do. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Like I said, I got some dishes to take care of, and maybe a little bit of food to eat. And I just want to thank you guys for joining me. CJ, thanks for leaving a message. I am glad you are back safe and sound. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Dead Wolf, sorry, I have no idea what's going on with my PlayStation. I just saw the message for you talking about the game that you wanted me to see, and then I ended up messaging you anyway. But that was 2 days later. I've been on the machine since then. Didn't get the message till today. So maybe that's what the problem is. I actually I started up the machine yesterday. It didn't boot down properly, and when it started, it had an error. So something's going on with my machine. It may be reaching the end of its lifespan, which would be a crying shame. But I mean, if that's the case, I could always use my 8 terabyte external hard drive for my PS5, and then I'll have to transfer over the games off the hard drive, I guess. I think you could do that. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, guys, I am ShatteredCiv. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you on the flip side. Take care, and good night.